For those of you that don't know me, my name is Bill Darzanoff, and I'm the best man. I want to thank you all for being here today to celebrate Dave and Sarah's big day. When I first started writing this speech, I thought it would be a piece of cake. I have known Dave for 30 years, since our childhood. And so I had 30 years of friendship to tap into, and it would be easy to find some nice things to say about Dave. So the first thing that I did was make a list of words that describe Dave. And here's what I wrote down: rude, grumpy, lazy, impatient, temperamental, argumentative, bossy, and someone that complains a lot. I looked at this list and I thought to myself, oh boy, let me try this another way. So I asked myself, what is the earliest memory that I have of Dave? When did we first meet? The earliest memory that I have of Dave is when we were little kids, a long, long time ago. It was a nice sunny day. I'm just walking down the sidewalk, minding my own business, and I see ahead of me Dave and another kid walking toward me. As we approach and are about to pass each other, out of nowhere, he jumps at me, grabs me, and throws me into some bushes. Him and his buddy just laughed and kept on walking. I climbed out of those bushes thinking to myself, wow, that guy is a dick. At the time, I was probably about 10 years old and about this tall. And Dave was probably about 13 years old and about the same size that he is now. Yeah, he hasn't grown much since we were little kids. Anyway, we all lived by a schoolyard where all the neighborhood kids would go to play stickball, basketball, and baseball. Sometimes Dave would show up at the schoolyard and pick on the younger, smaller kids, myself included. He would yell at us, make fun of us, and chase us around. And he seemed to enjoy every second of it. Yup, Dave was a neighborhood bully, and he loved it. He was an absolute lunatic. Sarah, I just want to take a moment to commend you for the courage that you have. It takes a very brave woman to commit herself to this guy for the rest of her life. You definitely have your hands full. I really hope you're prepared for what is to come. I will pray for you. You know, I'm not even sure how it happened, but Dave eventually became friends with everyone. He started hanging out at the schoolyard and playing stickball and baseball and basketball with all of us. We all went from hating him to loving him. Next thing you know, he's hanging out at my house with me and my brothers. We're all going fishing together, skateboarding together, BMX, bike riding together, and I haven't been able to get rid of him ever since. We were even roommates for a bunch of years, and I had a blast through it all. Who knew that I would climb out of those bushes all those years ago to one day be the best man at Dave's wedding? He has always been a great friend, loyal, funny, understanding, and dependable. If I ever needed anything, Dave was always there for me, and I will always be grateful for that. I am proud to stand here today by his side as he begins the next chapter in his life. Everyone, please raise your glasses, and let's all give a toast to the bride and groom. May they live happily ever after. Thank you.
All right, guys, you may be seated, and as you sit down, a big round of applause for both our best man Bill and our maid of honor Andrea. Thank you both for those special words.